This week on Reality Right After.
Chase Brown, welcome to Reality Right After in person.
I can't believe it. Now, look, I want everybody to stop right now, roll your tapes back, and go find the very first one, because she was here.
Right.
The very first one. I have to say something, and I never thought in a million years I would say this, and I cannot believe I'm just voluntarily giving you guys this. New Jersey is eating.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
I feel like Team Teresa is down to go to the reunion and battle it out.
I think they all want to. But the one thing that we have consistently seen from Dolores Cantanilla is that she is not only not really a loyal friend to Teresa, which we can get into, but we don't have time for that. Y'all kept saying that Kenya was not engaged with any of the new people they brought on the last 2 or 3 seasons. She wasn't engaged with Sonya, even though she tried to fight with Sonya in Jamaica. And Sonya said, well, what's your problem with me, Sonya? And Sonya said,
that was
I
so
forgot.
embarrassing.
There's a video. You know what? Screw that video. It's like, hey to the people, let's get on here. Y'all in the room, let's go ahead and get on with it, because we're not going to be on here all night. Hey to the people. Thank you. We are in our pajamas because it is past our bedtime, and we are still up because we promised you we would give you this show. There goes Sam. Well, there went Sammy. Well,
Sam, it's time for bed.
Sammy, that guy in the bed. But until he get back, hey Danny.
Hey, hey to the people.
Welcome back to Don't Chase the TV. It's been a while.
Listen, second home.
Oh, and hey, Jane, like we finally got you over here.
I'm glad to finally be invited.
Well, let's not show the contract. Let's not show the contract negotiations prior.
Okay, Alexis.
Very Alexis.
Okay, Jackie. Oh, there he is. Hey, Sammy. Oh, wait. There. Hey, Sammy.
Hey, I'm ready now.
This is for the fabulous 5 people that you'll be seeing on this panel, because Antonio will be here as well. And then any moment now, Demetrio probably will pop up on this stage and then go ahead and come down off the stage so he can go ahead and run the production of this particular show. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's so late, but we're going to go ahead and run through this because that was a hell of an episode. Make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn your notification bells on. Hey to the people down over there on X. Y'all always showing us so much love. Hey, Amanda K, Miss Main Tips. Hey, love, love, love. And I would love to get right into this because we start with the news of Shannon Bedore getting a DUI and all of the ladies reacting to it. The opening montage has Tamra and Eddie pretending that they have sex. We all know that.
Yeah.
Because Vicky allegedly, where's Demetrio? Vicky allegedly said that the man was gay. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. That's what Vicky was going around telling people. Jen is working out, and Tamra and Emily, who gets on my nerves, as we will find out throughout the whole season. I hate her. Said meet with Tamra and Emily, and she says that she sees Tamra for who she is and wants to keep it light and breezy, like Sierra. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Let's keep it real light and breezy, like Sierra. And Emily lost 40 pounds. Good for her. Shannon's DUI kept her from being with her child, her youngest daughter, seeing her off to college because, of course, she has a shelter-in-place warning. Is that too soon?
Not shelter-in-place.
We talking about shelter-in-place?
I'm good, so we can go ahead and go.
Sammy's been sheltered in place just because he can't move.
Can we cuss on the late night version?
Absolutely.
Fuck you.
That's what we going with it.
Okay. Over there looking like Guadalupe.
I will be laughing at that. Y'all can laugh at that.
Ism.
Exactly. She got in an argument with John Jansen, aka Johnny J, as I'll be calling him that for the rest of the season. She should never listen to that. Johnny J, after he called her a drunken idiot, and then she attempted to rev up her engine and lost control of. Okay, I'm gonna read this and then we're gonna get right into it, let you guys have it. She lost control of the vehicle. Emily says poor Archie was in the backseat like, what the fuck is going on? I hate Emily. Y'all, come on now. Oh Lord. Jen said
What's
she
that
has
meme of that dog in the front seat where that lady slamming her brake and the dog is like,
And he flying.
that was poor Archie in the back of that car.
They actually used that meme when the accident broke. Poor Scooby.
Poor Archie. Oh, that dog.
Archie
I
be looking
know
for a way out. Oh my
that dog gonna
God,
write a
man.
tell-all. I cannot wait. He's got stories.
Archie smoking a cigarette. Let me tell you about this bitch. Oh boy, Jen has a soft spot for Shannon, and she's willing to be a friend to her during this hard time. Tamra pulled from the Trey Amigas event because Shannon was telling everyone in the green room behind the scenes at a recent event they were at that all she does is drink Diet Coke, and then she volunteers that Shannon in the green room was looking around, sneaking a little vodka in her Diet Coke, and she thought it was in poor taste, so she decided to pull from the event. We're gonna leave it there. That was a lot that we wrote down, but we're just trying to get through it because it's so late. We want to thank you guys for being with us. Danny, did you have any thoughts from the Shannon DUI up until Tamara volunteering and information about her former friend or her current friend? I don't know, like a low down, dirty, no good ass bitch. Oh, I said I was not gonna call these
So we
people
do
these
cuss
women
on
B
we
words.
cuss.
Well, I'll say the only thing I got nice to say about these bitches is
No.
is Jen saying she has a soft spot for Shannon and is going to be there for her is actually she was the only one I expected to, say something like that about Shannon to begin with before I even heard her say it. Like I said, okay, Jen's going to be the nice one to her. I hope that these girls take notes on Tamra. Someone who just dogs you out like that the minute you fall out and knows all your secrets and stuff and starts saying things like that. I hope they know that none of them are safe. That none of them better ever open up to this woman
Ever.
And then for her trashy behind, for her white trailer park trashy behind, to be sitting there talking about something is in poor taste with all the things that she has, with all the nasty, trifling, deceitful, disgusting things that she has done, and all her tenure on TV. Is the cop calling the motherfucking kettle black or bleach blonde as she is, bleach blonde, bad built body. I hate her.
Damn.
Quite evident. Shannon, do you have anything you want to add?
I do. I find Gina's. I don't know. I just it's a little bit performative to me. Like she's glad that Shannon's in the position she's in, but she's gonna play nice about it just because it looks good.
Wait, what are you talking about?
He was referring to earlier when he said that
Jan. I said Jan. Oh, I was talking about Jan.
Jan.
When Jan was being nice. You said Gina? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's way past Sammy's bedtime.
She said she wanted to be a friend to her. I don't think that's genuine. But as far as Tamra's trash. I mean, y'all talking about taking notes. They didn't watch how she did the girl that she bought Jen on last season and dog.
You're right.
Tore her up last year.
Yeah,
she brought her on just for that.
and she brought her on to the show, knowing that she was with the band. But she was like, "We finna get you on here and dog you."
Oh,
yeah, Tamra.
Sean, not right now, Sean.
Go to bed. It's late.
Sean, God.
Teresa and Tamra are nothing alike.
We let's stay on point.
But they're not the same person.
Tamra and Marge, twins.
No, that's a comparison. Tamara's a low down, dirty monkey with a bleach blonde wig on. I hate her so bad. She's such a nasty gutter snipe. Like, she really is not a friend to anybody. As soon as, like, girl, you mean to tell me that all of a sudden you have the moral compass because your friend is drinking after she got a DUI that you're going to completely cut off both of your friends because she's not friends with Vicky anymore either. And that's the reason why they fell out with you is because you took the moral high ground because you just couldn't stand to see Shannon drinking after her DWI. Like, girl, please move.
Her own child don't want nothing to do with her.
Please move.
Yeah, she threw the other one under the bus later on in the episode, so I can.
They're not even safe.
I mean, is this cancelable for what I'm going to say? Because I'm be honest with you. When people were like, I can't believe she had another drink. Like, if I would have gotten a DWI, the first thing I would need is a drink. I'd be like, "Ooh, I need a drink to deal with this shit."
Look, as long as she's not driving.
I just feel like she should be. If she's being more responsible, then I mean,
The problem isn't drinking. The problem was drinking while driving.
Yes. Well, and to be honest, the problem was John Hanson. Like they would get obliterated together and then fight and beat each other up, according to Tamra.
the problem was drinking.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
Look, if I was dating John, whatever his name is, I also would be drinking. I also would try to run my car into the neighbor's house. Like,
you know what? In all of this, I really think my biggest issue with Tamra is if that was really your friend, like, okay, I get when you don't like what she's doing, given the context of what happened. But if that was your friend and she's in the green room sneaking drinks, she'll want to say, hey, girl, what are you, like, what's up? What are you doing? Your whole thing is just let me cut off and can't wait till we start filming so I can bring this to the cameras.
Yeah.
She's trash.
She fouled it. That's what she does. She's not like they're saying, and we're all saying she's not a real friend. Okay. Oh, Demetri, I thought he came to work. No. Anyway. uh, she's not a real friend. She's not a girl's girl. She's television first, and that's great for the show. But she cosplays as people's friend, and it's not okay. Like, I must admit, one of my favorite drinks for a long time was vodka and Coca-Cola. So, Shannon, you know how to pick them, girlfriend, because that's a hell of a drink. It tastes like Coke with vodka in it. But, I mean, I even respect her saying that I don't think this is a good time for us to do that. But instead of pulling out your friendship as well as your participation in the event, maybe you table the event and you be a friend to her, because she's going around in the press saying that she wanted to be there for her and she had to do traders, but she wanted to hop in the bed with her and watch movies. So I'm not understanding the correlation between her wanting to be there for her, yet telling Emily and Jen unnecessary information. Like that's not even something that pushes the story along forward. What
was the purpose? What was the reason?
Yep.
If anything, now's not time for a villain arc for Shannon. Now is the time for everybody to have an intervention with Shannon. Yeah. This is where I'm at with it.
She, and she left last season, pretty much alienated. She kind of pissed some people off, which is understandable. But the other ladies were still genuinely trying to, like, I hope you're okay. In every single scene, it was Tamra bringing up Shannon still drinks. Shannon's a mess. Shannon's an alcoholic. Shannon's this. And it's like, God damn, I hope I never have a friend who actively dogs me out with workplace bitches. Like, bring back, who's that girl that made Tamra cry? Bring back Lizzie. Bring back Lizzie. She's the only one who can handle her.
But you know what, too? The thing is, they keep saying all these things about Shannon. Shannon didn't just start drinking before she got in the car. Shannon drank every season. They did or taking shots with her doing this. So if we're really concerned about her welfare, you would not drink with her.
Yep.
Tamra, we know Tamra don't be worried about no. Was she trying to get a woman drunk so her friend could sleep with her, allegedly?
Her son could sleep
her
with
son. She pimped her son out to get revenge on a girl she didn't like.
All right, let's move on, you guys.
Thoughts on her whole daughter.
Thank y'all for rocking with us. I got to be honest, I don't know how sustainable this model is. We'll figure it out, but we still want to honor what we said at least. We'll figure it out and we'll move forward. We're still going to go ahead and review the season because this first episode was so amazing. And if it's an indicator of how the season will go, we definitely want to go ahead because we've been talking about it for years at this point, reviewing OC. So it just brings me pleasure to actually review a show that we kind of like. So that's fun because a lot of shows that we do across all platforms, we don't really like them no more, to be honest with you.
The content is just...
Name a show that you don't like anymore, but you do.
Jersey.
I ain't
gonna lie, I've been getting my life for Jersey.
Jersey was good this season, but I probably have to say Atlanta.
Atlanta.
But at this point, they all just...
Yeah.
Look, if they don't have Karen's mugshot in the opening season or seeing how she stumbled up out that car, they can keep it.
They better not.
I need the Grand Dame to come out trying to fix her wig. I need a heel broke. I need something.
Okay, let's move on.
They had Shannon's bloody face on that iPhone. Like
she put it there.
Okay, so time out before we move. Wait, because when they showed the clip of her face, how did that work? Because wasn't she out in the neighborhood trying to walk the dog like she didn't have nothing to do with it?
What a bloody face!
That's what I'm like.
No, it wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. I didn't do it.
That's a wait. Where did you?
That means she was drunk.
She was drunk.
Maybe. Now she got out the car.
Damn pound, they finna take me. I'm finna get put down.
Archie, I want you to go over here. Archie, go run to that house over there and wait there for.
I seen it. I was like, wait a
Day.
minute. She was trying to pretend like she was out in the neighborhood walking the dog with the bloody face.
Oh my God,
They were
Shannon.
hiding in the bushes. You
There's always a ram in the bush.
Free Archie. Shannon says that John is dating someone the ladies know. John said to Shannon that he was cutting all ties with her, and she's an embarrassment. Jim Bellino, who's the ex-husband of Alexis Bellino back when they were in the church, sued Shannon and Tamra, and it cost them $300,000 and $500,000 each, respectively, to fight him in court. Tamra says because Shannon was cutting up, God showed her by having Alexis date Johnny J, which is like the greatest thing I've ever heard. I hate her.
Look, I hope John put her through hell.
Shannon isn't afraid of Alexis and looks forward to Heather's party and having a conversation with her. Heather's at her big ass house, and she's having a lunch, and Alexis is invited. Gina is fresh off of her shift at the Applebee's and visits Emily's construction zone, and says that Elizabeth Vargas's brother saw Shannon in the store with a car full of liquor. They got kicked. Boy, Shannon, everything could have did these ladies. The liquor has come home to roost, baby, because they'll let your ass have. Because what was the point of telling us? And I totally believe
they brought back obscure D-list characters from 3 seasons ago to run Shannon's name to the mud. My God,
it's true. I can see her like hitting the corner and being like, "Oh."
No, I can see her dressing like Mama Joyce walking down that hall, pushing the car
with the bob and all.
The wig on back was like just walking through the
Oh my God!
What he withheld was immediately after the DUI. She went straight to the liquor store.
Allegedly.
Yeah, Gina is frustrated with. We're gonna stop it right there. So we'll go ahead. Tamara says that it is Alexis's. Excuse me, that it is. Well, Emily and Tamara say that it is Shannon's karma for Alexis dating Johnny J. Shannon isn't afraid to have a conversation with Alexis. Heather got that big ass house, and Gina clocked out at Applebee's and allegedly eating people. Tay-Tay.
Too soon.
And Elizabeth Vargas' brother said that he saw her in the liquor store, in the grocery store with a bunch of liquor. Jamie, where you at with all of this?
There's so much. 20 minutes in, it's so much.
I was like, wait.
Heather's got a big ass house. Gina got a big ass family and a trailer. Like these girls, it's polar opposite. She don't know what to do. I will say, these OC girls, when they work, these ladies work because every single person is clocked in. Shannon is public enemy number 1, the way that Heather was last season. But the thing is, like, typically Shannon would be a mess at this point. Like any other season, Shannon would be a mess. Like so far, Shannon's handling shit like a boss. Like I don't know how long that's gonna last because it's Shannon. But look, she's unbothered. She looks great. She looks fantastic. Good for her. She looks healthy. So that vodka and Coke is doing pretty good for her. The skin is glowing. The neck is tight. Good for you, lady. You should run into more houses.
Shannon, please say something.
Look, I was just waiting on production to get messy and interview the person whose house that she hit. Like, what do you think? You think Shannon's still drinking?
That's coming.
You think
Tamara's gonna go get her?
She's on two T's in the pod next week.
I'm gonna say for real.
I want to know how much money does Heather Dubrow have in the bank?
Let me look it up real quick because it's a lot.
Because the way she just go around and spend it and have these endless, the way she was just saying how she wanted to remodel the home, I'm like, does she even need to budget? Like, I'll be checking my account real quick, trying to see, okay, I can do this.
Listen, her husband makes a bank.
Heather Dubrow is worth $70 million.
Oh my God.
Jesus,
that's just her. That's not her husband. Terry's worth money too.
So I only started watching OC like 2 seasons ago. This will be my third season. So I don't know who Elizabeth Vargas is. What's
She was
that?
rich. She was very rich too.
But I do believe that whoever it was that saw Shannon in that show with her cardboard box full of alcohol, they
And a
were not lying.
sombrero.
Why she didn't Uber Eats or the DoorDash or something? Like she just don't be thinking. She gets to drink.
Drizzly.
She needed it immediately. She don't be thinking at all.
She don't want to pay the surcharge.
Okay, I will say when the scene when they were showing Gina talking to her kids about eating raw chicken and stuff, I was just y'all know the thoughts I was having because I was like, wow, I can't wait to review this. That was a little funny to me because don't eat the raw meat. It has to be cooked. Oh, that's really all I have on that little segment there.
All right. I'm gonna let you get in on this first, Danny, because Gina is frustrated with Travis's wife living in the same home as them. I'm like, how poor is the bitch? Anyway, I said I was not calling any words. Gina's gut is what? Gina's gut, huh? What? Anyway, Gina's gut is telling her she needs to live separately from her boyfriend. She is in love with him, but if she doesn't try, she's going to lose him. And I understand where she's coming from. If something doesn't change, it's getting so much to the point that she's going to have to leave him because they're not going to be able to do this because it's not sustainable with the ex walking around the house butt naked. Jen is having dinner with her boyfriend, and Gina got her into our house, and now Jen is getting evicted. So Heather
I want Jen
Shannon
to have a win.
Good Lord, man.
I want her to have a win.
They need to, I
The
hope she got
brother
the,
took all the money because these girls ain't got no money.
everybody broke. Heather invited Shannon to her party and told her that Alexis would be there, and Shannon said she'll think about attending. Alexis's mother passed away, and she needs friends, and I hear that. I hear you on that, Heather. November 18th, John walked into Alexis's life at Shannon's favorite bar, Quiet Woman. But she doesn't own the bar. That's just the one that she goes to all the freaking time.
She like the owner is her best friend, and Shannon is literally a staple at Quad Woman. She getting drunk in that same booth for 8 years. Very bad. Like, do you know how dirty and low down you got to be?
And it's Johnny J's fault. Johnny J is a piece of trash, or in Emily's words, he's a doucher. Emily says that Shannon only told her bad things about Johnny J, and Alexis asks why she would trust the drunk with a DUI. Oh,
God damn, Alexis.
Oh, wow. Emily still stands by her statement that Johnny J is a douche. And Alexis looks forward to seeing Shannon and setting the record straight. Johnny J is now in the long line of men who are serial housewives, daters, and those are men who I do not respect because maybe you date a housewife, but if you continue to date housewives from the same like
franchise, like girl,
it's like you have a weird obsession with being on this show because why do you continuously date housewives? Slade Smiley.
From the same franchise.
What do you think about all of that?
So I don't have much to say on Gina and her 8 is enough household. I don't have nothing.
Apparently, it's not because she said they have to be in bunk beds.
But Tamra and Shannon Tamra and Emily having lunch with Jimmy the Cricket. It really bothered me that within 2 seconds of her being on there, she instantly brought up Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we already know what her assignment was given by production. She understood that she was only brought back to go at Shannon and to bring that because that's her assignment. And we will see that throughout the episode. She doesn't have a scene without bringing up Shannon. Emily is 100% correct. Juicy J is a douchebag. She does know him better than Alexis does. She's been around him. And then she is really proud to have his Uncle Fester bag eyes looking self on her arm. Like, she really thinks she is the cat's meow, that is the prize she won. Like, that is ugly.
She never knew how to pick him.
He is ugly, haggard looking. He looks like he drinks more than Shannon. He looks like he's a liver failure.
Not jaundice.
I'm sorry. Ugh.
Whoa.
That's it.
Okay, well, we're gonna move on because we got a lot of shows. I don't know what time it is, but we're gonna get out of here at a certain time tonight.
Hello.
Shannon has 3, huh?
You said the hello.
Shannon has 3 years of probation. She wants to take ownership of it. Now, back in 2020, she told Kelly Dodd that getting a DUI was the stupidest thing you could ever do. Well, it looks like life has hit her harder than Shannon Bedore behind the wheel of a car. While
You wrote that out and that still tickled yourself when you said it.
You couldn't even get it out here.
Very. Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that.
I can't. All right. Sydney still hates Tamra. That's all I got out of that. Alexis is headed to Heather's party, and she's tired from having so much sex with Johnny J. And his big penis. Sutton's,
Is that the word on the street out there?
I'd be tired of having sex with him too.
Look at
Get
him.
off me. That's why Shannon really fled the scene. She's like, get me out of here.
Get off of
I'm
me.
One
sick
day
of it.
they gonna ask Alexis how he died. She gonna say on top of me.
You look like the type that go fast and then pass it on top of you.
Silas.
Spitting everywhere.
Silence. Oh. Okay. Sutton's friend Katie is going with Gina to the party. Katie says she's met Heather before when she arrived to the party. This is just the first time Heather spoke to her. Sammy is Katie thirsty. Does Alexis have so much sex that she's tired? Why does Sydney still hate Tamra? And does life come at you faster than a drunk Shannon Bedore behind the wheel?
Definitely coming faster for Shannon. It's like she's driving herself into herself. And then I don't know about the Tamras. I wasn't watching with them, but the new girl. I don't know if she's thirsty, but you can tell that she knows her part. Like she knows she needs to get in there and do something. She hasn't done anything that I would consider thirsty just yet. She's just like jumping in and being part of the conversation.
Aquafina.
You think so? I feel like she's just being part of the conversation because she's already privy to what's going on. And then, of course, you had Gina giving her the rundown on. But I don't know. I don't get thirsty yet. I do feel that she's more involved than I would be. Just get to know these ladies. And Shannon, I mean, not Shannon, Alexis and that man, they ain't doing it like that.
Look, life's coming faster than John Hanson.
They ain't doing it at all.
They probably doing it, but they ain't doing it. She. Well, you know what? I don't know. They like a month in at this point.
Gordon and Mia, that's what they are.
She said a heart was what it wants, so I guess the cat do too. I don't know. I just don't see him doing it that much.
Jamie, who's faster, Johnny J or drunk Shannon Bedore behind the wheel? Answer it.
The Queen of Potomac.
You
I don't know.
turn.
Look, I ask you, what's more busted, that house or Shannon's face?
I know who's faster. Silas from Martha's Vineyard is faster.
It's a Carter Richardson. No.
Shannon running through that thing like crash test done. Boom. You know what? What I will say though is I don't think Katie's thirsty. I mean, it's natural. Like when we're talking about a girlfriend and we're going to a girlfriend's house, you know, that bitch don't never speak to me anyway. So we're gonna say she speak to me tonight. Now we on camera. I mean, I would have said it.
I would.
Make me thirsty. I would have said it.
Absolutely.
Now, Danny, you don't agree? Why?
She gave me thirsty when she really gave me thirsty was when she scrunched up her face. Oh, Shannon's here, bitch. You don't even know. Like, sit down. Just Sesame Street ass. Deborah Part 2.
I would have kind of been like, "Oh, Shannon here, girl. No, she did."
Say her. Say her.
She knew it's time for the mess. Let me go ahead and try to give me a little orange.
Absolutely.
Sit back and observe quietly, and you know.
Hide your car keys. Shannon's in the room.
Put your dogs away.
Archie won't out, man. That is so crazy. Archie won't out.
He's begging those girls to take him to college with him. I wanted her to be. I hope she has more throughout the season. I really enjoy her. She gets in there, and I love her.
She
The
was
new
like, I
girl?
love her pantyhose. That's the line
She
I
was
got.
gagged at the mess last year when Tamra went right in on her friend. She was like, "Is that what we're doing tonight?"
She better not hit me with it. I know that. That's what she was looking like. I know she better hit me with that shit. Uh, Gina is annoyed because Jen is behind on the rent. I love these girls. I'm sorry.
Out of that whole
Gina,
cast, I would not have guessed it would not have been Gina.
somebody's broken in Gina. That's like crazy. So Gina's annoyed that Jen is behind on the rent, and it's making Gina look bad as her realtor who put her in play to have somewhere to stay. Gina says it's not the time to talk about Jen's eviction. Shannon has a max of 2 drinks, and Tamara asks an hour.
She's such a nasty
She's
lady,
so like,
bitch.
what's the point? Emily makes it a point to let us know that she drinks after her dog.
Not
I don't like her. Like it just is like, okay, let me explain because you guys know why I don't like her, or maybe you don't remember, but I'm gonna explain why I don't like Emily. Everything with Emily is so inauthentic, it's so for the camera, it's so like shock value that it's not natural. Like people who are naturally shock value, I love them and I gravitate to them, but it's something about her that has been so disingenuous. And then she even admitted it at the last reunion. Well, what was I supposed to do there? Just sit down and say nothing? Yeah, if you don't genuinely have anything to say, stop making up things and stop making up stuff and reasons to have issue with people or reasons to just make sure that you get a soundbite on camera. You already have a contract, girlfriend. You've been here for years. For whatever the reason, they won't get rid of your thirst. Now that's thirsty.
I was about to
I
say,
I
love
drink
look
out
at
of
her.
Emily.
my dog. Girl, that ain't fucking cute. That's why you do all the time. Girl, what?
I like Emily so much. She's so annoying. She's so annoying, but like I like her because she doesn't care. She'll fight with anybody on that cast. She'll have a problem with somebody one episode and
She's
then go to
thirsty.
lunch with them the next episode. I love it. I love it.
OC is one of the casts where I enjoy everybody. Like they all get on my nerves every now and then, but I like them all.
Y'all ain't gonna get up on this show and talk about and be nice about Emily.
I do. I like them
Look,
all. For now, I enjoy
I'm
them all.
with you, Chase.
Thank
I
you.
like Emily because she could be annoying for 3 episodes straight and then she's right for an entire episode. I'm like, that
That's
absolutely,
never happened.
Never
absolutely.
happened.
Pull the footage. Pull the archives.
Find the
What did
letter.
she tell her the
Find
last
the letter.
season?
Find the
She was,
She was
letter.
like
Debbie,
causing
she
the
was
scene
right
at Heather's
earlier when she
party.
said John Jansen was a douchebag. She was on the money.
No, what did she say last season to Heather when she was causing a ruckus at Heather's party? And then she was like, "What do you want me to do? Just sit around and be quiet and do nothing while the cameras are rolling?" Yes.
Maybe they're
Well,
paying.
I mean,
Maybe they're
She was
paying
drunk
OC
at that
per,
party. She was
per
drunk.
line.
yeah,
She
maybe
was
they're
filthy
paying
drunk.
OC not per episode, but per line, per word.
But she also wasn't lying. She was like, every other Debro party we go to is like a production or a infomercial or something. Like, God damn, you monogrammed
If
this?
I'm
Like,
paying
shit.
for it, I want my name on the step and repeat.
No, I just let them. This is what we do. We ramble. Y'all gonna have to get over it. This is what we do.
Sorry, love, love, love.
Love
Okay,
said,
you
y'all ain't
guys.
talking about none of the meat and potatoes.
Okay, because we're gonna actually get into the meat and potatoes now, you guys.
We
We're
got
gonna
7
do one at a
minutes. Let's
time.
go.
Yes. All right. So Shannon arrives and the girls are talking about her behind her back. But I must say, Shannon looked phenomenal. So we're gonna do 8 or late. Danny, Shannon's look at the party, 8 or late.
Shannon? Is
Yes.
she 8?
Yes. Sammy, 8 or late.
Yeah, they gave her the little hot girl shot. She was throwing her hair back. I said, go in there and let them know, Shannon. Go in there. She had a little black dress. I was with it.
The
I
hair
was with
slow motion, it just flung.
Baby,
She was
Jamie, 8
determined to
or
go in there
late.
and look good.
she ate. She looks like she hasn't been eating because she dropped a little bit of weight. She looks amazing. Like, that body was stitched in that dress.
They should have played formation when she got out the van.
Not too much.
She ate
She
and they
looked
knew to
good
drive her to the event, which I love.
because her license got suspended.
Jamie, not now.
I mean, when you get a DUI, your license gets suspended.
I don't know.
I got 2, so yeah.
Oh my God, we're just making DUI jokes.
Girl, it was like 15 years ago. I'm fine.
Okay, all right.
Don't try
I
to
have a 2-drink minimum a night.
An hour.
Not a minimum.
You got it. But I
All
ain't
right,
driving
you guys.
anywhere.
Gina says that she never wants anything bad for Shannon after talking about her like a dirty dog and rolling her eyes and stuff like that and being fake as usual like Gina do. Shannon apologizes to Gina, and Gina is shocked and floored, but she hopes that this one sticks. Gina says that Johnny J's big dingling worked both of the ladies, and now they're going to fight, and she doesn't think it's right. And I love that she has such strong opinions about everyone's relationship, but can't do what she needs to do to rectify her own. Anyway, I don't like her. Shannon and Emily are not quintessential OC. They're the outliers. They've been there for 10 seasons. It still has never worked. There are girls who come and go that are quintessential OC. Those two are not one are
Send them
girls.
to Salt Lake City.
They will be so Salt Lake. They're so Salt Lake City.
Yeah, Emily too. Because I mean, Shane is from Salt Lake City.
Send
Doesn't
them
she
back.
kick it with Lisa Barlow?
Yeah, send
Like
them
she
back.
she knows. Yeah, she knows those girls.
Send them back. Um, Shannon says that she went through an emotional and financially difficult time due to the lawsuit after pulling Alexis aside. She says that she can be in a room with Alexis, but she doesn't want to be buddies. Alexis says that she knows it's difficult because Shannon is the ex and Alexis is the new. Nobody understood watching this, but I know what they had to do with that lady sending her a cease and desist with her signature on it, but okay. The girls are watching, and Emily is being a slob as usual. Alexa says she was divorced, and her name is not on any of those documents. She says that Shannon's mad that she has her boyfriend, and there's nothing that she can do about it. And Shannon says Alexis's signature is indeed on the court documents, and Alexis denies it and says, "Bring your proof, roll your tapes back." Um, she says that this is over John, and she knows it. And Shannon says that she's happy that she's no longer with John, and Alexa says she's even happier that John left Shannon. Now that's the Cliff Notes version of it. We're going to talk about it here. Make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for sticking with us. We're almost done here. I just wanted to go ahead and say some things about this before I forget. I actually am with Gina when she says that they should be mad at him, in my opinion. um, Shannon is at least playing cool that she's not bothered that Alexis is dating Johnny J. But watching Shannon, as long as we've watched Shannon, Shannon is absolutely 100% bothered to the core of her that Alexis is dating Johnny J, because Johnny J could have dated anyone. He chose to date someone in the OC galaxy of stars, which makes him a lame, which makes him really just like, a doucher, in the words of Emily. Now, I don't understand what Alexis was there to do other than throw it in. I think that she really thought that she was going to get a reaction from Shannon. And I got to applaud Shannon, because we all know that she spirals, unravels, cries at the drop of a hat. You always see the truth and all that kind of stuff. And for whatever it's worth, this particular time, Shannon was the OG in the situation, and she didn't give Alexis anything. She was like, "Baby, I'm glad that you got a man, because Lord knows your last one was not one. Let's talk
Oh,
about how you put your name on these documents, and you cost me $300,000, and I want all my money now." Now, Alexis, she looks like a busted up whore. She doesn't have the money. She's not gonna get it. She's not gonna give it to her. But I was thoroughly intrigued, and I really want to hear what you guys have to say about it. While you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and let the phones or open the phones. If anybody calls in, you can call in. It is late, so some of these guests, some of my co-hosts may drop off, and that's fine because it is late in all of our various residences. But I want to go in order, so I'm going to start with you, Danny. What did you think about the final showdown, the final scene of this episode?
So look, Alexis is. You could tell Alexis was so upset. She wanted Shannon to bring her out there to talk about John, and it threw her for a loop when she started talking about the lawsuit.
mhm.
Alexis wanted to go out there and start singing same script, different cast. And she was really upset, and it really bothered. Like you said, Chase, Shannon is worked. Shannon is upset, but like you said, kudos to her for holding it in, because that's not like her to be able to play it so cool. She didn't lose her shit once. She didn't raise her voice. I'm like, okay, but yes, I just don't have nothing for Alexis. I'm gonna tear her Jiminy Cricket looking ass up all season.
I want to add before I give it to you, Sammy, that also you can see who is influencing Alexis and trying to create a narrative, because the whole time while the scene is happening, Tamra is in the other room, not hearing a word. Oh, Shannon's so angry. She's so mad. She's getting
Mhm.
pissed. Shut up.
She was just talking like, girl,
You're not even over there. Hush.
bad breath
Go.
ass.
I was ready to applaud Shannon when she was like, I should just go pull over there and have a conversation with her now. And then when they went out there and Alexa was like, this is probably going to be a lengthy conversation. And Shannon was like, no, it's not. I was expecting for Shannon to be like, listen, I know you dated him and I know it's probably going to get crazier. That's what they're looking for. But I'm not here for none of that. I thought that was going to be the conversation. So for Shannon to pull her over there and say, hey, why did you try to get that money from me? Or why did I have to pay that money? I felt like I was with Alexis on that. Girl, that's not why you bothering me. That's not why you pulled me to the side. You don't give a damn about that $300,000. You really are upset because of that. And I wish that Shannon would have just been upfront regarding that, because if that was really going to be your issue, why do you now have to go back home and dig through your shoeboxes to find this letter? You should have brought it with you to the party. Like, if you knew that was what was really bothering you. I don't think she probably is affected by that, and she's probably still pissed about it. But that's not the reason she felt like she needed to have a conversation with Alexis. And I feel like she kind of stumbled backwards a little bit instead of just being upfront about that and trying to use it for the whole lawsuit thing. But I also feel like I hope that if she's going to run with this being her reason why, that she get on Tamra ass too, because girl, she sued us both, and you know how we both felt about it, and now you run around here with this girl trying to get at me for whatever reason. I hope that she spirals and she lashes out on everybody that deserves it.
You know what, Savvy, do you think that I think the lawsuit is part of it, though, is because when Shannon said John was with me during that whole time that your ex-husband was suing me, so I think it plays into it. You know, like you said, it's bigger that he's with her, of course, but I think that's the catalyst of it. I think that's why I think she'd be upset if it was any woman in the OC universe, but her especially because of that situation.
Because Shannon and Alexis. Oh.
No, I was just gonna say I can get why she would be upset with him about that. But girl, if you're happy that he's just going out of your life, then why does that matter? Like, you can't tell her I'm glad you got him, I'm glad I'm done, but he was there when all this was going on, so he knows how that affects me. Like, you can't have both ways. You either give a damn or you don't.
I think that's what Danny is saying. Like, so Alexis and Shannon never shared screen time together. They weren't on concurrently. And so had the lawsuit never happened, had Alexis not been a part of that, even though she claimed she wasn't, her and Jim split in June of 2018. And the actual lawsuit was filed 2 weeks later. So the cease and desist on the podcast that was the catalyst for all of this was while they were still married, even though Alexis says they had been divorced for 6 months. That's not true. Timelines aren't added up. But had you not been involved in that lawsuit, I wouldn't care because I don't know you. Like, if he started dating you, you and I never cross paths. We never have any dealings. I don't know who you are. I still would probably be a little mad if my job brought the bitch up to my job to fight with me, because that's ultimately what happened. Like, production invited Alexis back. They could have invited her back whenever. And I love Alexis standing in her villainess. She knows what she's there for. Like Danny said, she's there to get a rise out of Shannon. And when Shannon hit her with I don't want to be friends with you because you sued me, Alexis didn't have it. She was like, oh, you're mad because I have your man. Like, okay, girl, how we get there? Let's stick to where we're at. Shannon played that smart because she came out of that looking like, hey, girl, like, this is about money. This is about business. You sued me. I don't want to have anything to do with you. I don't care if you're with that man. You sued me for $300,000 and we're not going to be friends. I don't know what to tell you. So regardless of if the intention behind it was because she's jealous, I don't think Shannon's jealous. But she played this cool. She came out looking like the winner because Alexis was the one that was spiraling, and I was not expecting that.
I tell you what, I know this OC, we don't get down like this over there, but had we ended that conversation with me telling her I'm glad you got the man, and she told me I'm glad he left you, that would have been the last invite I got to Heather DuBro's house. She would
Danielle,
come back there no more.
Had that been in Jersey, Danielle would have hit her upside the head with the cup.
Listen, I will say this when it comes to that. I do think, for me, if I were Shannon, it wouldn't necessarily be Alexis, but it would be what it represents. When she did go ahead and say, your man held me during those nights, that your man was trying to sue me and take me for everything I had. That was letting her know that even though it's not about you in this. Yeah. And so I want her to eventually indulge and have the conversation, because for me, it wouldn't be necessarily that it was you. It's what you represent. It's who you were formerly attached to. It's who You are in our friendship circle. I may not know you, but you were on this show. And, if you want to be honest, Shannon is Alexis's replacement because Alexis and Gretchen got fired season 9, and then Lizzie and Shannon were brought on. So
Yeah.
she is one of the replacements for Alexis. So it's just a lot that has not been scratched on the surface. It was enough for our first episode, but I'm not going to be able to. While I applaud Shannon for not giving Alexis what she wanted, eventually you're going to have to give me what I want, which is an honest conversation about it, because I know Alexis, I know Shannon is hurting about it. There's so many like levels, so many degrees of separation, so many it's just so many layers to this, and then you added a nefarious friend who's stirring the pot and encourages the
Yeah.
girl to join. Now she didn't want that girl to join no other time. Now I will say Heather
That
has been trying
part.
to get Alexis on the show, and Emily has been trying to get Alexis and Gretchen back on the show for a while before she was dating Johnny J. But I don't think Tamra had any interest in Alexis really to that degree until she found out she was dating Johnny J. So it's like if I was Shannon, even though I got DUI and I know you girls gonna spray me for that, it's war, it's game on, and I'm
Yeah.
coming for both of you hoes. And I don't know if Shannon can do that
Well, that's
without
what I want
help.
Shannon to bring up. Like in all these years, you have two friends that are on the current cast that have been advocating for you to come back. And you think you're the girl that the reason that you're getting brought back now is because you have my leftovers. You think that makes you the girl
That's
after 8
pathetic.
years of production being like, no thanks, like we're good. Like I need you to be very serious. You're on the show because of me, not because of your friends. You're on your show because you have my sloppy seconds.
But
So
that's how Shannon needs to give it up just like that. Like, girl,
yeah,
she needs to let her know just like that.
tell her what
I
time
was,
it
you
is
know what I'm
and
saying?
flip the hair.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as we got in that room, and I would have on that little black tight BB dress. And where did she get that dress from? Envy. It was a cute one though, but hey.
She looked cute.
Um,
Her heels were cute.
yeah, she
The
did look
Spanx
good.
were cute.
I would have asked her how my coochie tastes, bitch. No, every time you kiss John, you kissing me. Oh, next. Oh, hit the ground running. With that being said,
Hit the,
I'm not sure what time it
hit
is,
the
but it
house
is time.
running.
Hit the car driving. Um, I'm not sure what time it is, but it is time for us to go. Again, we're going to go ahead and figure out a schedule because I don't know how sustainable this is going to be. However, we want to thank you guys for tuning in with us. Do any of you guys have any final thoughts on the episode? What would you rate the episode before we go? Danny, give me a 1 through 10. What you give the episode?
A good 9.
Okay. Sammy?
It get an 8 from me.
Okay. Jamie?
I'm gonna meet in the middle, dance all night. It was a good 8.5 for me.
Okay.
Shannon was the MVP. This is Shannon's
It
show.
will be all season.
Yeah, this is. I will say Shannon because OC whenever Shannon got brought on, it was kind of faltering. They got rid of Alexis, and then Shannon has been the topic of conversation for the entire time she's been on. She got a crisis every year. God
Every
bless
year.
the hardest working woman in the Housewives universe because that lady makes sure she comes to work. She lays all her trouble on
And
the
they
line.
wonder why she drinks.
Okay, my God. Thank you, Shannon, for single-handedly saving the OC.
That's a twofold for her though too, because I do realize when I was watching, Stephen was like, she's an oversharer. When you think about it, she does give probably too much, and it comes back and it works against her eventually. And that's just me watching the past three seasons.
Yeah,
God
she's an
bless her.
overgiver, but we love it. In a world where people are very judicious in which they choose to share their information.
Come on, SAT word.
Shannon, huh?
Yes, judicious. I love an SAT word.
Chase, what's your beef?
Good night, y'all. You know you get on my motherfucking nerves. Excuse me, baby. Sean, what about Carlos King's new show, Chase? I haven't watched it yet. We'll see. We'll see about it. But thank you guys for tuning in. I give it I thought it was really good. I thought it was too much Gina, too much Emily for me, so I'm gonna give it an 8. I don't like them, but I am really interested in seeing what Gina does with her personal storyline. It doesn't seem like Emily really has one, so I'm sure she'll be there, like, showing everybody food in her mouth. Like, how people used to be like, you like seafood? Oh, that's the kind of girl Emily is.
Like
So
that.
I'm sure she'll be doing shit like that this season. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We had almost 100 people in the room at this late of a night.
Oh, y'all need to be in bed.
Thank you. Y'all need to be in bed. Y'all up with us being messy.
It's late
No.
For Danny,
There
Sammy,
goes the pink
Jamie.
waving hands and shit.
Oh,
Jamie did the
I don't know what's going on again. I don't know how to turn this off. I'm so sorry.
What made it do it?
Jamie
What was that, Sammy?
I thought I was gonna get the confetti. I'm trying to...
pink hand wave heart. You know.
I don't know what's going on.
this is gonna be chaos. I don't know. It's gonna be more chaotic, us or the Real Housewives of Orange County, but you'll tune in and find out. As well as for Antonio, who will be here with us. Thank you for tuning in. We're not taking no callers. We're going to bed. So with that being said, thank you, and we will see
Good
you for Love
Hello?
Marriage Huntsville, Happy Hour, Real Housewives of New Jersey, and Orange County again next week. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a good night. All righty, bye.